Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to WWE 2K14. Now I know for our upcoming match on this, you can see that there's a green check mark next to it. That's because I did a previous video on this already, but there was just like one or too many fails and it was getting pretty lengthy, so I had to scrap that one up and I'm like, that video's out of the question, let's redo it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So where we left off last video, Andre the Giant beat Big John Studd in a Body Slam challenge at Wrestlemania 1. Hulk Hogan beat King Kong Bundy at Wrestlemania 2 in a steel cage match for the WWE or WWF Championship. I have trouble calling the show WWF because I'm a 2000s kid. I grew up with the Ruthless Aggression era. I grew up when it was referred to as WWE, because that was my time. So, our next match here is WrestleMania 3, Ricky Steamboat versus, ooh yeah, the Macho Man, at March 29, 1987, in Pontiac, Michigan, for the WWE or WWF Intercontinental Championship. On November 22nd, 1986 edition of Superstars, Ricky Steamboat lost his Continental Championship against Macho Man Randy Savage by countout. After the match, Randy Savage assaulted Steamboat, fracturing Steamboat's larynx. On January 3rd, 1987 edition of Saturday Night's Main Event, Steamboat returned from his injury and prevented Savage from attacking George the Animal Steele, a supremely confident Savage had little to no respect for Steamboat and taunted him in a series of interviews as the date for their Intercontinental Championship rematch at WrestleMania 3 approached. We're gonna skip that because I don't think I'm allowed to show that. So given that there were so many fails on the previous video that I made on this, which is not going to be going up on YouTube, don't expect it to be, with this one, watch me fail miserably.
This all started many months ago when Randy Savage brutally attacked the Dragon, crushing his
Alright, come on, Macho Man.
ending his career. Yeah.
This is on normal difficulty. The match shouldn't be this hard.
And then here's the ring bell that further damaged the larynx from the top rope. It certainly looked like Steamboat's career was over. No one expected him to return from such a gruesome injury.
Dragon rehabbed and focused on facing the Macho Man here at WrestleMania 3. This match is about more than just an Intercontinental Championship. It's about payback.
Can he keep it up? Can he keep up this performance?
The Macho Man showing you why he's bad to the bone. Oh, it sure looks like Macho Madness to me. And a big reversal on the
Macho Man doesn't have his Macho Madness gimmick at the time, Lawler.
Looking right down with the Russian leg sweep.
And that one hurt his hand.
As you can see, he's just Macho Man, not Macho Madness Macho Man.
With that lariat. Indian Macho Man Randy Savage is gifted with an almost surgical ability to target an opponent's weaknesses.
Absolutely. Macho is an expert at chipping away at your weaknesses. The Dragon might be in for a long night.
Steamboat is certainly experiencing lingering effects from that vicious attack 6 months ago at the hands of Macho Man.
That's right, JR. The Dragon took his eyes off of Savage for just a second and paid for it. You can't do that.
Come on.
The Macho Man receiving quite a reception from this capacity crowd.
I refuse to give up.
What a move. What a smart move.
And there's the head scissor.
Well, dragons don't normally fly. Watch it.
The Dragon is picking his spots.
At one point I did win, but I didn't complete all the missions. I still had to have Macho Man stunned when I did my leverage pin. And I'm a man of my word. I want to make sure everyone and everything's unlocked in 30 years of WrestleMania. But keep in mind, I don't have any of the DLCs for this game. So, later when I do Universe mode for this game, don't expect to see American Biker Undertaker or Ultimate Warrior or anyone from the NWO that isn't Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Can Steamboat be?
Well, Savage crushed his larynx with the ring bell. That was 6 months ago, but you're never the same after an injury like that.
Oh, Lord almighty, what a chop. The sound is echoing to the far reaches of this packed arena. Macho Man has to be careful here. The Dragon has found his stride and is really bringing the fight to the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, Savage has a history of letting his emotions get the best of it.
The man nearly ended Dragon's career 6 months ago. It's one thing to defend your title.
So we're just gonna wait on him right here, so that way we can get him right where we want him.
We don't know if he was intentionally trying to end the Dragon's career. Back into heads up.
Yes, we got him.
He's a great champion, JR. Well, they're both great. These are two supreme athletes at their peak.
I'd be hard-pressed to disagree with you, King. This is certainly one for the ages.
To compete at this level in front of such a massive crowd is incredible. We are truly looking at history.
The Steamer's got to figure out a way to turn the tables here.
He's got him hooked.
The Steamer's got to figure out a way to turn the tables here. Randy Macho Man Savage needs to turn this thing around somehow and get back in the hunt. Whoa! Oh, man. What a painful mistake. And the head scissors blocked in. Going for the pin. Here's the cover.
He's got him.
And the Macho Man's already got critical damage. Also, I skipped the entrances earlier because despite the fact that I have all the music at volume 1 and all the other sounds at max volume, for some reason when it showed the entrances, the music was still blaring. And if you guys have been on YouTube for long enough, you might know that it's pretty obvious why I turned it down.
The Steamer's got to figure out a way to turn the tables here. The Steamer's got to figure out a way to turn the tables here.
We got a cover. 2. That's, oh my God.
I hope you're happy, Macho Man. So I'm coming back for you in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, this all started many months ago when Randy Savage...
Okay, I'm not playing any more games except for this one.
...nearly ending his career.
Yeah. Savage drove Steamboat's throat into the steel barricade with his flying axe handle and then used a ring bell to further damage the larynx from the top rope.
It certainly looked like Steamboat's career was over. No one expected him to return from such a gruesome injury.
Dragon rehabbed and focused on facing the Macho Man here in WrestleMania 3. This match is about more than just a...
Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but like Ricky Steamboat looks a little too ripped here. Like he's looking a little like WWE All-Stars Ricky Steamboat.
Whoa, whoa! He hits the high-risk move.
Oh, what's he going to do to follow that up? He's got him up.
The Dragon is picking his spots, trying to feel the Macho Man out to find out the Macho Man's weaknesses.
Well, good luck with that, Dragon. Macho Man has few, if any, weaknesses.
Every man has weaknesses, King.
Steamboat's weaknesses is windpipe. After all that he's had to overcome, I'm surprised the Dragon can...
The counter.
Reversal.
And a counter.
Ah, things are not turning out the way I wanted them to.
Macho Man has to be careful.
Ooh, the screen earthquaked for that one.
Bringing the fight to the Intercontinental Champion.
Savage has a history of letting his emotions get the best of him.
The man nearly ended Dragon's career 6 months ago. It's one thing to defend your title.
Get up.
But Savage was trying to put the Dragon out for good.
You don't do that, JR. Macho Man was defending his title. We don't know if he was intentionally trying to end the Dragon's career.
Oh, he reversed it.
Knocked down. What a shot. Uh-oh.
Macho Man
Ah,
Savage
crap. He stole my finisher.
surgical ability to target
I'm done.
his weaknesses.
I'm done for.
Macho is an expert at chipping away at your weaknesses. The Dragon might be in for a long night.
Steamboat is certainly experiencing lingering effects from that vicious attack 6 months ago at the hands of Macho Man.
That's right, JR. The Dragon took his eyes off of Savage for just a second and paid for it. You can't do that. What a reversal by the Dragon.
Dodges out of the way.
Timber, and he falls hard. Look out!
I'll give Savage credit where credit is due. A lesser man would have been put away a long time ago.
He's a great champion, JR. Well, they're both great. These are two supreme athletes at their peak.
I'd be hard-pressed to disagree with you, King. This is certainly one for the Macho Man's game plan is... This is cause for concern. Steamboat's holding his back.
Great counter. Steamboat is simply amazing.
Oh, it's quick. The sunset flip. And he's back with a quick kick.
Look at this. Steamboat's got him all tied up now.
An incredible sight of pure feral strength.
He's heading back up. Uh-oh.
The Dragon soars through the air with that flying cross body. He's won many matches with that very maneuver.
Hey now. Is it gonna work? 2.
Yes. Finally, we got this done.
Here is your winner and new Intercontinental Champion,
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Damn straight. Oh man. Freaking the last video that I made on this one, it was like what, like 37 to 40 minutes long. Like I know I'm not gonna make a video that long of just me being a complete upstreet failure. Alright, so the unlockables we got were Miss Elizabeth as a manager, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as a playable wrestler, the 1987 variation of the Intercontinental Championship, and Macho Man Randy Savage as a playable character. I don't know why they put it backwards, Randy Savage, Macho Man. It's supposed to be Macho Man Randy Savage. Back to the timeline menu, and even though the music's all the way down, I heard glass shatter, so I know Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme is playing right now. Alright, the next match is at WrestleMania 3. This is still WrestleMania 3. This is Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. I already told you what place and time this is, so the title match, it's a title match. The WWE Championship is on the line, or WWF. I'm not gonna get used to that, folks. I'm sorry for those who grew up with the Attitude Era. Anyways, on Piper's Pit, Hulk Hogan was being presented a trophy for retaining the WWE Championship for 3 years. Andre, feeling disrespected, walked out of the pit during Hogan's acceptance speech. Andre shocked the world weeks later when he announced that Bobby the Brain Heenan was his new manager and challenged Hulk Hogan to a title match at WrestleMania 3. Hulk Hogan stood in shock as Andre ripped the t-shirt and crucifix necklace from the champion's chest. It was clear that Hogan and Andre's friendship was over. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant for the WWF Championship at WrestleMania 3 was signed, and the world watched as these two legends collided in front of 93,173 fans. Let's go. There's 3 hidden objectives this time, and our main goal is to grapple Andre the Giant when he's at light damage by the stairs of the ring. I love how, because he's a heel, you can see the fans are just tossing up crumbled paper and their cups at him.
His opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing 294 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
I don't think I heard the announcer speak for Andre. Like, damn, was he that bad of a heel?
WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan. Well, he's the champion right now, JR, but he may not be in a few minutes. Let me run it down. Hogan, 6'8", 294 pounds. Neck, 21 inches. Chest, 58 inches. Biceps at a phenomenal 24 inches. Hands, 13 and a half inches. And that's the tail of the tape. A phenomenal individual. Just look around, King. Hulkamania is alive and running wild. Oh, boy. Look at the goal. This should be an outstanding match.
Look at the stare. The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Look at the size of the giant. I mean, Hogan is 6'8".
Andre is 7'5".
What could Hogan possibly be saying to him?
I would certainly like to be able to read lips at this point.
Whoa, he's hulking up right now.
A big shot from Andre. The time for talk is over.
All right.
It doesn't get any bigger than this, ladies and gentlemen.
Right off the bat, I just got swung by Andre.
WWE Championship.
The biggest match in the history of professional wrestling, JR. It all started when Andre came out of Piper's Pit to celebrate Hogan's WWE Championship reign.
Andre got a surprise, though, as they gave him a trophy for being undefeated for 15 years. But his trophy was slightly smaller than Hogan's.
Right. Then Bobby Heenan got in his ear, and before you knew it, Hogan's shirt and necklace were ripped off by Andre, and the biggest match of all time was made. That's why we're here. That's why 93,173 fans are here.
He might have a fractured rib.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Hogan entering unfamiliar. Watch out!
Oh, he got him. To take a chance like that, do you know how badly he must want to win this? A huge reversal from the giant.
Bang.
Whoa! The ring just moved.
Oh yeah!
Hogan found his mark, and Andre realizes that Hogan is here to fight.
Well, that may be true, JR, but Andre is showing...
Hulkamania is gonna be running wild on you, brother.
Andre is afraid of anyone or
Hulkamania.
any king.
Hulkamania.
There's no reason to fear any man, especially Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
A vicious elbow drop.
Brother.
With a ton of force.
There he goes, out of the ring. Oh, and he knocks him down with a tackle. Come on, he's in a match.
Son of Mel, maybe it'll get Andre. Maybe it'll piss him off and lure him over here. Yep.
And again, Andre is just patiently grinding away. He's systematically pounding the champion.
You know, I gotta say, Andre's making it look easy right now, JR.
Hulk Hogan says he's 100% and ready for this match. But there's no way that Andre...
Get away from me!
Psychological edge.
Oh, no doubt about that, JR. Andre ripped the necklace, ripped the shirt off of Hogan, and turned his back on both the champion and the Hulkamaniacs.
Okay.
Talk about a car crash. He was able to reverse that. This reversal there.
A kick. Heading back into the ring now. This could be a big turning point in this match. Andre's just toying with him right now.
Oh, man, that had to break some ribs. Look at him being down.
The eighth wonder of the world goes for a fast.
Yes, we got out.
He's not too keen on sharing.
Andre continuing his assault on Hogan.
I think Hogan psyched himself out. It's clear to me that he's underestimated the power and determination of Andre.
Hogan has never faced anyone like the eighth wonder of the world. How can you prepare for this?
Precisely, JR.
Hogan never gave Andre a title shot, so Andre took it from him. Now Hogan has to figure out a way to defeat the undefeated giant. Bam! This doesn't end in the countout. And here we go.
Andre the Giant continuing to administer the punishment to Hogan.
Andre headbutted the ring post. He went for a headbutt, and Hogan dropped out of the way.
These 93,000 fans are watching the two most dominant competitors of all time.
Hogan is determined to achieve the impossible.
Oh! The Hulkster is holding on for dear life.
Does our countout get reset?
Back into the ring now. And he strikes with a quick kick. He uses his entire body for an incredible tackle. The end could very well be near. There's another one. Knocked down. What a shot. He's showing signs of life. This contest is just
All right,
so physical.
come back. Alright, we got a comeback trophy from that.
Look what's coming, folks. The cover.
Yes, we broke out of that tiny little thing.
Andre showing the effects from the power of Hulkamania. Hulk is making a statement here tonight. You want this championship? Well, then you've got a beat me for it.
Sure, but can Hogan keep this up? It's one thing to hit Andre with some punches. It's another thing to beat him, and nobody ever has.
In his 15-year career, no one has defeated Andre. He's rarely even been off his feet. History is not on Hulk Hogan's side.
I'm not sure anyone can defeat him, JR. I mean, look at the size of Andre. Well, he was able to reverse, get out of that.
He almost got the shaft, and then bam! What a reversal.
Not this.
Looks like he's trying for a pin.
Yes, we broke out of it.
And there's a reversal.
Hey, he's going for
Unbelievable, King. If you had
All right.
told me that Hulk Hogan was going to bring the back to Andre like this, I would have never believed it. I never thought I'd see the day.
Well, I have to agree, JR. This is something that I can barely conceive of. Hogan is determined to achieve the impossible.
These 93,000 fans are watching the two most dominant competitors of all time.
Only one of these men can win, JR. That's why we've set an indoor attendance record today.
Here's the pin.
Oh, let me get out there.
Heading back into the ring now.
He's got him hooked.
Here's the body press.
Let's gather, gather, gather. Get out of my face.
Trying to get inside his head.
Let's taunt him out. Alright, here we go. What was that face? I'm gonna see if I can make that face the thumbnail. And we won the match. It's ours. We won it.
Here is your winner, and still WWE
Champion Hulk Hogan.
Listen to the ovation.
And I actually went down without losing.
Real American. What can I say? I'll give credit where credit is due. I never thought it could be done, JR. Never underestimate the ability of WWE champion Hulk Hogan. That's the first time in 15 years that Andre the Giant has ever been defeated. Hulk Hogan has done the impossible on the stage of the greatest wrestling event of all time, WrestleMania 3. History has been made tonight.
Not to mention, this is one of the most highly talked about matches. Like, I hear a lot of people talking about this match that came from the golden age of the WWF. Like, oh my god, Hulk Hogan lifting up Andre the 500-pound giant. That was insane. Alright, so yeah, we took that match out, and with that, we were rewarded with Andre the Giant's singlet. That is gear he wears for WrestleMania 3 and WrestleMania 4. Bobby the Brain Heenan's WrestleMania 3 outfit, and Hulk Hogan's WrestleMania 3 outfit. The big difference is, I think the second WrestleMania outfit, he had yellow knee pads. This one, he has red knee pads. I think that's just like the tiniest little difference about that. Alright, we're gonna wrap the video up here. So if you guys enjoyed what you see, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help a brother out. If you want to follow me on any other medias, you can follow me on Instagram and join my Discord. I don't have much going on either one of them, but if you're interested, both links are in my bio and in my description. Till then, see you guys next time.